468, 469, 470. Fuck! Can't believe this. 470 gray hairs. Can you believe this? It is my birthday today. Hello. Am I too close again? I've already had too much birthday nipping, Sherry. Yes, welcome, folks, to another episode of The Phantom of Haunted Hill. I'm Mike, your birthday phantom. How old do I look? 23? Been told I look like I'm in my 20s for people. 33? 55, all right, I'm 55. Okay, so I'm lying. It's none of your beeswax. But we're going to celebrate today here on the channel for a little bit anyway. I have got some movies to show you that I love. Some have really affected me, and we'll tell you all about that as we go on. We'll start off here with, and I'm trying to avoid movies that I always talk about and show. Right here, what do we have? One of my most favorite directors of all time, Aristide Massasesi. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Joe D'Amato, as he's more well known and loved. Anthropophagus, the Grim Reaper, starring George Eastman. Excellent cannibal film. You know, people will always say Joe D'Amato, you know, his movies are so bad taste and so vile and disgusting. I think they're fucking great. Beyond the Darkness has an incredible story, hard-hitting, excellent. Same goes with this one, really. You know, George Eastman, he's off there in the middle of the ocean with his family in this little boat. And he just kind of loses his mind one day and kills them and eats their meat for him to survive. And I think in the film that it really fucked him up really bad, where it turns him into this cannibal monster. In the ending, man, with Tisa Farrow, I love you, Tisa Farrow. I would marry you no matter what. The ending with Tisa and George Eastman, just, I don't think there's a picture on the back. But yeah, she will give a spoiler. She cuts his stomach open trying to escape him. And he's so fucked up, he pulls his own intestines out and starts eating them. And he's screaming as he's doing. Don't tell me that's not a hard-hitting, excellent story. Fuck yeah, man. Anthropophagus. Okay. Moving along. My second favorite #1 horror star, right after Lon Chaney Sr., would be Mr. Boris Karloff. His career was fucking incredible, from Frankenstein to this was one of his last films here that he made in Spain. He made 4 films in Spain in his wheelchair. Now I was reading how he would be, you know, he'd be in his wheelchair, and when the time came, I forget what movie it was. It might have been this one or Curse of the Crimson Altar. I can't remember which one. But Karloff, when his line was up, he would get up out of his wheelchair, do his lines, blow everybody away, and go sit back down when he was done. That's how fucking awesome this man was and will forever be. Boris Karloff, Cauldron of Blood. This is a great film. I love the atmospheres of just, you know, Spanish, European, Italian. I love the atmospheres of those movies. We'll come back to America here. Of course, Linda Blair, who doesn't wish they were married to her. Hell Night. This was a movie that was always one of my favorites when I first ever saw it. They go to college, you know, they're doing the, what's it called? Sorority thing. And they have to spend the night in the Goth Mansion. Will they survive? Peter Barton stars in it. He'll tell you if they survive or not. All right, going back to Italy. Sorry. We can do a whole video of Italian, and one day we will. Lucio Fulci, of course, Zombie. This and Beyond the Darkness are tied for my #1 favorite horror films of all time. And back in the day, my friend Tony, he didn't have very much movies for us to watch, and this was way before, you know, you can easily buy these movies and stuff, but it was the VHS days, you know, and the only movies he had was this one because of me, The Breakfast Club, and Christine was another one. So seeing this movie 5 zillion times, never get sick of it. It is a masterpiece. Fucking incredible. What can I say? It's Lucio Fulci. Next, we'll go to France for Jean Rollin, The Living Dead Girl. This movie is a masterpiece too. And the scenes where there's some really excellent gore when the beautiful blonde bites the one. Well, here we go, right here. Here it is. She takes a nice bite out of his neck, and she doesn't throw it out, that's for sure. The Living Dead Girl, excellent. Want to see great serious horror? All right, let's go to the UK. Hammer Film Production, starring the great Peter Cushing. Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed. This is my favorite of the Hammer Frankenstein films. Peter's a bastard in it, man. He is so, he plays his role is so awesome. And when I say he's a bastard, there's a scene where he rapes Veronica Carlson. Yeah, and he takes over their household and forces her husband to, you know, oh God, excellent, excellent. Okay, well, is this going back to France or is it not? Directed by J.A. Laser. Who could that be? I heard that Jess Franco started making this and then John Rollin finished it up. Zombie Lake. Now, there's not really a lot of gore or anything like that in here. It does have beautiful cinematography and it's got excellent atmosphere. It's just not a violent type of zombie film, but I'd recommend it. See, it's even part of the Euro Shock collection. So you know it's good. All right, back to America. I talked with Fred Vogel at Cinema Wasteland, and he's worked with Tom Savini and stuff, man. Here's one of his movies, August Underground. He made a couple of these August Underground movies. And he even told me he's got movies that aren't violent, but they're still horror movies. Like The Sickest Film Ever Made. Well, I would argue that because I have movies from Japan that are the sickest movies ever made. But yeah, this is pretty sick. They got the girl tied up down in the basement. Oh, she's covered in blood and shit. It's just fucked up. And there's different scenes, it's kind of like, it's kind of a weird film. I mean, I guess you'll have to see it. Definitely the best part is the scene with the girl in the basement. And there's a scene in there where they force the girl to give him head, and gotta see it. But like I said, it is weird. It's kind of like, it totally changes. Like, it changes from this horror movie violence into, like, I don't know what it is. I don't like, it's like a totally different movie. I don't know. All right. 3 on a Meat Hook. I heard Leatherface likes this movie. William Girdler, great movie. It even says right there, not for the squeamish or faint of heart. I'm trying to get the sunlight from blocking all this stuff, folks. Yeah, 3 on a Meat Hook. He kills people, blames his son. It's pretty awesome movie, man. I recommend that one. All right, we're winding it down. This is really scary. I can't even watch it anymore. As a matter of fact, I don't think I ever watched it. Scooby-Doo meets Kiss. Or Scooby-Doo and Kiss. Rock and Roll Mystery, original movie. Look at that. Hey, this was at the dollar store, man. And like, Gene Simmons is giving Scooby a Scooby kiss. I haven't watched this yet. I got so many movies to watch and everything else. It's just incredible. Lastly, from Legacy Verse Productions in Sandusky, Ohio, Infected. Now, I don't see my name on here as part of the cast, but that's okay because I only got killed in it. Walking through the woods with my friend, and here comes this raving madman, stabs me to death. The only complaint I had, and I told Keith, the director, more blood, more blood. My intestines are still in my body. But yeah, this is a fun movie. I think it's on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube. You can see me get stabbed with my piss poor acting. But I tell you what, Keith is such a great director. He took my scene and he made me look good. He did, for real. My horrible acting, and he made it look like I knew what I was doing. So yeah, Legacy Verse Productions. There you go, man. I hope you enjoyed this video. Why, thank you for those wishing me a happy birthday. By the way, I really don't have 470 gray hairs, just 378. My last count, really. That's the good thing about having blonde hair, you know? But I notice when I'm brushing it in the mirror, I'm like, look, those are whiter than the others. I'm turning gray. Okay, well, thanks for watching, folks. Give this video a like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and thanks again. We'll see you guys next time, right here on Phantom of Haunted Hill.